Hey guys, today we're making tteokbokki. We have got kimchi. We have, look how giant these are. I'm just gonna put these right here for right now. I want to talk to you guys about New York today and my trip there. It was like a really good trip for the most part. But like I did have some things that like I wasn't too happy about. I remember getting like waking up, not being able to sleep, of course, and then getting on the flight. And like most flights, there's always that obnoxious child, you know, that's like, why doesn't the parent just, yeah. And I just remember getting into New York and just being like, oh my word, I'm gonna see the Statue of Liberty and I'm going to try all this fun food, because you always see the best food in New York. Like, oh my word, in New York, they have this giant pretzel filled with like cheese and like something. The walk to the hotel room, so it was a totally different like time schedule. So it was like, I want to say I'm just taking my garlic and putting in with my paste and my sugar. All right, here. So I'm adding my mushrooms. And then I'm gonna add just a few of my onions. Walked to the room, it was not light out, it was very dark. There were just like large crowds of people, and that was scary. Like, it was just intimidating, because where I'm from, it's not like that. It's not very city-like. It's more like, I don't know, when it's nighttime, there's no one out, everyone's in bed. So it was just a little like different for me to like be walking with my suitcase like down like dark lit like streets like to my room. And I was with my mom and my dad, so like we decided all to do like a family trip, because like I'm not traveling alone. You see all those horror stories about people traveling and then they're like you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. So I'm not traveling alone. Large crowds. And I remember there was like a preacher, and like he was preaching like the word and people were like crowded around. Getting to our room and being like, finally, and being like, phew, that's such a sigh of relief. But I remember then like taking our suitcases up to the room and being like, oh wow, our room is so small for how much we paid for the room. It was just like, and it's like, I get that, like New York, like the property value is like, so we get there and I'm like trying to Yelp things that are in the area. Way in, we were like scouting stuff and we couldn't see anything. Like everything's like not really well labeled and stuff. So I guess you have to, I think that was the part with the whole trip that we found. Everything wasn't really well labeled, which was sort of irritating. We wanted to try all these fun foods and we couldn't find anything. So my dad ends up going to this like local like shop and getting like a chicken wrap or something for me, and it was really good. It was like a Caesar chicken wrap. And then after that, we went to bed, and the next day we have to go on the subway. So I'm traveling on the subway and it's just like really sketchy. It's like I don't even like know how to tell you. Like, so we finally get to where we want to go, and I'm looking for food because we're hungry. Our hotel doesn't come with food or anything, so we're looking for food. And I'm like, you know what I want to try that I've never had? Like, I want to try some halal. So I looked for a halal truck, and I wanted halal, guys. I didn't want like anything else. I wanted to like make sure it was like legit and stuff. So that's what we did. We looked for a halal truck, and we finally got a halal truck. And when I ordered the chicken, and then I got like the sauce, the white sauce, and then the spicy sauce. It was so good. Like, I split it with my mom, and it was just really tasty. Like, let me tell you, it was really good. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna add this now, our rice cake. So I've never got it like this before. Like, I don't even know if this is rice cake. Okay, let me just say. Like, I think this is rice cake. It said rice cake on the package, but I think you're supposed to make rice cake out of it. I'm not sure. They did not have the regular ones there. like that I usually get. So we're just gonna do this for today. Like, look how big these are. I don't know, fam. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't help you out. I don't know. Okay, and so then we got that, and like I put the spicy sauce on it. Boy, was it spicy! It was so spicy. Like I put a dab, like maybe like this much on my stuff, and it was so spicy. It was ridiculous. Let me tell you that. So yeah, and then what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So then after that, the sauce was dairy free. So like the white sauce I came with was, I wanted to say ranch, but because it looked like a ranch, but it didn't taste like a ranch. It was like definitely like different, of course, because it is. And we went around Central Park. So we went to Central Park, and it was so beautiful. Let me tell you, there were so many trees. Like it was just gorgeous, and yeah, it was just gorgeous. I loved it. I'm gonna add some kimchi. Yum. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty full. I might have to do a round 2. We're gonna add more flavor. Anyways, so what was I saying? When there were all these squirrels running around, and it was so cute, and like I don't know, it was just gorgeous. Oh, and there was a crowd of people, and we were like, what is a crowd of people doing there? And there was a raccoon in the tree. There was like this little raccoon, and it was on top of like this really tall tree trunk, and it was just so cute because he was just like cleaning himself. You know how they do. It was just so cute. Oh my word, I can't even. Yeah. So with that said, like it was cute, and we took like a bunch of pictures. I'll try to put some in. Yeah, there you go. After Central Park, we really wanted like food again. So we went out of Central Park, and there was the Trump Hotel right across the way. So it was really beautiful. Like it was really well done. And there was these like big guys as we were walking by, like guarding the doors. I was like, ooh, fancy. And so yeah, I just thought that was cool. So the underground market was like, where was that? There was all sorts of stuff there. It was so cool. I got a boba because I was just like thirsty at the time. I was still sort of full from the halal, and I had some leftover halal I had taken with me. So I ate that, my halal, vegetable my halal, and then I had a mango boba with a leche. So that was really nice. Boba. Yeah, this is slush, by the way. And my mom got like a watermelon something. It was like, it looks really good. I got this chicken cone that it was like a waffle cone, and has chicken, buffalo chicken. And like I was taking pictures, right, for my blog. If you don't follow already, I'll leave a link in the description. Anyways, a piece of chicken fell out and on the chair, and he ate it. I was like, Dad, really? He's like, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Classic dad joke. After that, we walked by the Rockefeller Center and like the Jimmy Fallon thing. We did a bunch of stuff in between there. We did a lot of walking. So we were like walking a lot of the time, not seeing like a ton of stuff. That's what sort of miffed me off. But yeah. And then we were looking for food, which was really hard to find with like I said, without like, you know, it was just hard to find food. I'm adding a mozzarella. And then we wanted to go into the Rockefeller Center. We wanted to go like up, but like when we got there, they're like, well, it's an elevator, and it's $70 per person to go up this elevator, and you have to wait an hour in line for a ticket, and then you have to wait another hour or 2 to come back, which it was like, I don't know what time it was, but we had to come back at 9. So it must have been like 8 or 7. So we were just like, no, thank you. And we went back to the hotel room. But it was really beautiful inside. There's like these dropping crystals from the ceiling. It was gorgeous. I'll try to put some photos in there for you. So after that, we went back to the room and we got like a drink. It took like forever to get that drink. It was like ridiculous. I didn't see that drink. It was like, and no one was in there. She was just like talking to some guy. I was like, really? So yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna start and dig in because I am hungry. I don't know about you. I like trying to get some cheese to no avail. Yeah, I don't think these are the right rice cakes, but I'm going to enjoy it because life is about enjoying things that you've made for yourself, even if they don't work out properly. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's a mess, but when isn't life? Ooh. It is good. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's good though. For the red bus. So, do you know what the red bus was? We wanted to go to the statue, and we didn't want to walk all the way there. So what we did was, here. When in doubt, use a fork because forks save my hand from being burned. We waited an hour for in the line for a ticket for the red bus, and that was annoying because it was hot out. It was very hot out. It was like, I don't know what time of year it was. I think it was like, we go in June. I think we went in June, but it was just so hot and like we were all so tired. And so we wait like an hour for a ticket. It's so annoying. And trying to find a ticket too, as well, because like we're like tired of waiting, and like we're trying to find like a cheaper ticket because they're like 100 something per ticket. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But so we're just like waiting, and so we try to find another guy, it's a ticket, and like tell us how the thing works, but no. There was this one guy that comes up to us and is like, oh yeah, you buy from me. And then another guy's like, oh yeah, no, you buy from me. This is how this works. This is how, and then they get in this fight in front of us, these two grown men. And then he slaps the pamphlet out of the other guy's hand. Like, are you kidding me? Like I know this is what they do for a living, but I was just like, wow, okay. Yeah. It's just like not acceptable, but behavior. So finally we get in like a different line and we pay for the tickets. And like, just like a line, like not someone off the street. And we're just like, go back to our original plan. So after that, it's been 2 hours. So then we get on the bus finally after 2 hours, and we drive over the Statue of Liberty, and we drive past the bull, which we were like gonna go see. And there's just a crap ton of people all around it. Like, it's like the golden calf or something. I was just like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be fun later trying to get to. Finally, we're driving up to like where the dock is for the Statue of Liberty, and we're like, that took an hour too, so it's been 3 hours now. And we're just like, okay. And then we wait in line. We wait in line an hour for tickets, and then we finally get up there, and it was hot. Like, let me tell you, let me just emphasize again. Boy, it was hot. More cheese. And it was just hot outside in general. So, but they had some really cleverly placed popsicle stands. So I got a mango popsicle, which I needed with the heat. And so with that said, we were waiting an hour in line, and we finally get up to like the boat to get on the Statue of Liberty, and it's been like 2 hours. Because I remember we had to get the ticket, and then we had to wait another hour in the other line to get like on the ferry, in the line for the ferry to get on the Statue of Liberty, because you have to go past all this like, do you have a bomb on you sort of thing, you know? So it was good. It took us like so long. It was ridiculous. Come here, honey. What did we talk about? We were gonna do pork from now on. And so that was fun. Okay, sorry, I'm losing track because I'm eating at the same time I'm doing something else, and I lose track of what I'm doing when I'm doing that. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we finally get up to where they like check you for bombs and stuff. We like boat over to the statue, and it was good. I mean, it wasn't worth 2.5 hours to like get there. Like, let me just say, but I would say that like I was impressed with Statue of Liberty. Like, I know no one's asking me, but I'm just letting you know I was impressed. It's beautiful. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty freaking gorgeous. So, yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So we look at the line though to get back onto the ferry, like if we got off and took pictures of the Statue of Liberty, and someone said to us, yeah, if you get off, they're not gonna really get good pictures. So we were like, we're gonna skip. And so we went to Ellis Island, and that was relaxing. That was nice to see all the people went through to like get here to work and start a new life and like contribute to the country. Like, I thought that was like, yeah, I loved Ellis Island. I love that. And they have like a station where you could like find out your heritage, but I was like, it's like determined. What did we say? Oh no, I didn't like chopsticks with little grippy things on it. Wow, look at all that sauce. It's gorgeous. I was really impressed with Ellis Island. I just was. I had a gift shop, but like I didn't really want to get anything. Like I got a postcard with the Declaration of Independence on it, but that was it. And so after that, we got it back onto the ferry, and we're like, well, let's check out the bowl. Like maybe there's less people on it now. And no, there's definitely not less people on the bowl. It was crowded. Like I said, it was the golden calf. Like everyone was on it. Everyone was around it. Like, yeah, we would have had to got up like a lot earlier, and we couldn't because of the jet lag that we felt. Like that everyone felt. So yeah. So we got a good pic of just like with its side, and that's it. Like it was so hard to get a picture with that thing. Like everyone was on it. But yeah. So that was my experience with that. The golden calf. The calf was cool though. Let me just say it looked pretty good. Or the bull. The calf. Gosh, I got myself saying the calf now. The calf. So that day we were all starving from like walking so much to the statue. So I wanted to go to the melt shop. And the melt shop, if you don't know what it is like grilled cheese, but they have like fancy stuff for their grilled cheese, like pastrami grilled cheese, like buffalo grilled cheese, hamburger grilled cheese, but it's like bread, not burger, or like ground beef and like cheese and stuff, but just like fancy stuff like that. And I wanted to go because I was so hungry, and everyone else was too. I look it up on Yelp, and I'm like, I know where this place is. I've seen it when we were walking in and out of the hotel room. And so my dad's determined, though, that he knows where it is too. So me and my mom are starving, and we don't have time for this. And so we split up with him without him knowing, and we go straight to the melt shop, and we order food, and my dad's like wandering around New York somewhere. So like I order the food. That's right. I order the food, and my mom goes, and she goes to find my dad. And so I'm waiting. I'm looking at my pictures from like the Statue of Liberty, and being like, oh wow, that was so cool. And then they say, your order's up, Sam. So I go up there to kind of grab the food on the tray, like it's for all three of us. And then I see my dad walk by the shop. So I grab the food, and then I yank open the door, and I'm like, Dad, Dad. And finally, when all of New York is staring at me, he's like, he turns around and is like, yeah, I'm like, I have this food in my hand, this tray of food in my hand. I'm like screaming out the door. And oh gosh, everyone at the shop must have thought I was nuts, but I was just like hangry. And he's like, okay. And so then I think I texted her. I was like, I found him. And so then we eat. And let me tell you, I got a buffalo bacon grilled cheese sandwich. It was so good. It was delicious. It was like crunchy from the bacon, and then like crispy with the grilled buffalo chicken, and it had like a hot buffalo sauce to it, and the cheese was like, oh my word, it was just so stretchy and good. That is good. That's probably gonna stain. Oh well. I got like this like hamburger one where it was like bread. Okay, fam. That's my last interruption, hopefully. It's just like ridiculous amount of interruptions today. So that evening we went to bed like happy campers. It was nice. Full of melt shop goodness, which was good. The next day we were like, I was gonna probably get some ice cream. So we go to the Tipsy Scoop, and the Tipsy Scoop, if you don't know, is they take like alcohol and they mix it with ice cream, and you can't get it if you're under 21. You can't go there. It's like, yeah. But we went there. I think I got like a rum ice cream. It was really good. It was like nice and like light, and it's not enough alcohol to get you drunk, okay? But so we got that. Mom got an ice cream sandwich. It looked good too. Ooh, look at that bad boy. Yum. And so there's that, and we got that, and I took some pictures outside, indoors, everywhere. And then I got featured on their, they asked me to like send the picture, can we feature you on our website and Instagram? And I was like, yes, of course you can. Yeah, they're really nice. They're really helpful. They're like, this is the board you want to order from. This is the things you want to try, because these are the new ones. And so they were really helpful there. I really enjoyed dining there. It was really, really nice. Wow, look at all that delicious food. I'm eating. Then we went to the street market that was like, we wish we had known about like the entire time. It was like all this like food stands from like the local area. I was like, yes. So I had seen this like featured place. It's called Da Dumplings. And I wanted to try chicken ones. And I was like, I really want to try chicken dumplings, because I have never like, you know, got to experience that being from my little small town. So we went up and we ordered. I was like waiting and waiting. And I was like, oh, we ordered, they got done. So I get my little dumplings, I take a few pictures, and we go back to the hotel room because my feet are like blistered. Honestly, not good. So we get back and we're like packing, so we have to leave the hotel room also. And I take a bite into them, and they're potato. And I've had potato dumplings before, so I was like, man. So I mean, like, they were nice dumplings, but it was disappointing. And the best part of my trip was like the Statue of Liberty, not going there, but like seeing it on the ferry and stuff, and that was cool. I thought Ellis Island was relaxing, and I enjoyed Tipsy Scoop. I really enjoyed Tipsy Scoop. It was just good. Quality, good people. And people are nice to you. And like personable. It makes you want to go back. I've eaten at a few fancy restaurants, and like when they're like high quality food. And when the manager is like rude, like for whatever reason, it doesn't make you want to eat there again. It doesn't want to make you recommend that place to anyone. So I really recommend Tipsy Scoop for being a very nice, personable ice cream place with alcohol. Yeah. That and the melt shop. Melt shop was good. I liked the melt shop. Overall, New York, I say it's not my cup of tea. This is, like, if I had known someone there, like we knew someone in Washington, so it's easier to like DC to like navigate and stuff. I'll talk about that in another video, but I think New York was like, I don't know, maybe 6 out of 10 for me. I mean, I'm sort of an LA person. Nothing against New Yorkers. Nothing against them. Especially since, like, they probably know the area better, but for me, I like LA. It's just, these are not great. But yeah, Tipsy Scoop, Ellis Island, in the Statue of Liberty. And that is it for this video. This was so good, and I will see you next time.